everyone. So today I thought I'd talk about the Shany 13-piece professional brush kit that I got off Amazon. And if I'm looking down in this video a lot, it's because I wrote notes about it, so I don't, want to forget what I said or anything. So don't mind me looking down. Okay, so it's, the Shany Cosmetics 13-piece brush set. I got it off Amazon. I got it about 2 weeks, I want to say, after I ordered it. And the first thing I want to say about it when I got it in the mail is it stank. It smelled like paint or paint thinner or something. I don't know. But in the reviews in Amazon, it said that it was going to smell like that and that the smell would eventually go away, which it did, so that was nice. And it also said that the colors may vary, and apparently I got the red one. And it also said that the brushes vary from color, from white to black, but call me colorblind. I mean, is that black or white to you? I don't know. I think it's brown, but whatever. So that's the set. And it says 13-piece set, but the 13th piece is actually the pouch, so there's only actually 12 brushes. So that was kind of, weird. I wanted to say something about the ones that I really don't like the 3 in here that I think are completely useless, which would be this one. I don't even know what you would call this brush. The mascara unclumper. I don't know. But I already had a brush like this, so that was pretty useless. So out of the 12 brushes, there's already one that's useless. The second one that I thought was pretty useless was the eyeliner brush, which was pretty sad because I thought, the eyeliner brush would be good or whatever, and it may have still been good, but it came to me frayed. So there's no way that I could have, done anything. I washed it and I tried to trim a few hairs off of it, and it's just frayed, and plus it's really, I don't know, I guess it's not that floppy, but it just doesn't work out well if you're trying to do precise eyeliner on your eye, and it's frayed, so I can't say much about that brush either. And then it came with the typical sponge applicator brush that every other cheap, eyeshadow kit comes with. So, me, I'm BudgetKween, so I already have a bunch of cheap eyeshadow spongy things, so useless. The fourth one I wanted to talk about was the fan brush. When I washed it, it lost its shape completely. I don't know if it was maybe just me, because I don't know how to work with these brushes very well, and I don't particularly know how to use them, but it lost its shape and I don't really use it, so another brush that I thought was completely useless. The brushes that I do use out of this set would be the biggest one, and I use this one as a blusher brush currently, and I like it. It's okay. It puts color on well or whatever, and the bigger ones did come with a slot, a little packaging thing to keep the hairs straight or whatever, so that was pretty cool. And the second to largest one came with one too. And I use this one as a contouring brush currently. I know it's not angular or anything, but the angled brush that I do have is very skinny, so I feel like it's not a very good contouring brush. There's some other brushes in here that I wanted to show that I do use. This brush I use for packing on color, like any other person would. This one is for larger areas of color. These 2 brushes I do use. I do have to say that I like these 2 brushes, and that they're, I use them. So I actually get use out of the brushes, 2 or 3, 4 brushes that I got out of this kit. Some other ones that I didn't really get use out of was this one. I'm not sure if that's a concealer brush or what, but I I don't use brushes for concealer, so that would be pretty useless to me. The other one was the angled brush. I tried to use this one for like eyebrow, you know, stenciling, and I don't know, I just don't really like it. I have another brush from e.l.f. that's flat instead of angled, and I use that, and I feel like it works way better than this one. And the last two are just like super tiny little packers, and unless you're trying to like make a rainbow color on your eyelid, I'd say that, you know, most of the brushes are pretty typically the same, and they just come in different size ranges. I don't know. And in the picture it does show them having much more shape to them, I want to say. Like, it shows them being rounded out more and squarish more. When these brushes, they're not really like that. They're more, I don't even know how to explain it, hairy or something. But altogether, you know, the brush set's pretty cool. I use, like I said, 3 of the brushes a lot, most of the time, in every brush routine I do. And like I said, the 2 bigger ones came with little slots or whatever. Sorry, I'm trying to put all these away. And the pouch is nice. It's a red pouch, and so if I ever want to travel or anything, I could definitely take this with me and, you know, put my brushes in it and travel with it, so that's nice. And all in all, like, was it worth the $12.99 that I paid for it on Amazon? I'm gonna say in the end, no, because I honestly could have gone out and bought the brushes that I do use individually and probably saved more money, because when this came out it was $12.99, but after shipping and handling it was like, you know, almost $20. So I could have gone out and gotten some e.l.f. brushes that may or may not have worked just as good, probably worked better. So I don't know, I thought I'd just share my Shany Cosmetics and just do a little quick review on it and what I thought of them. And oh, another thing I wanted to mention is when I did get these brushes, when I flicked them, you know, when I moved the hair on them, white powder came out everywhere, and I'm not sure what that is, or, you know, if it's safe or not. So definitely wash these brushes before you use them, because there's some sort of white residue powder stuff on them, and you don't want to be putting that stuff on your face. And on that note, I believe like any brush that you buy from the store or from the internet or anything like that, wash them before you use them, because you don't know what they've been touching or who's been touching them or whatever. So yeah, that's my little review, and hope you guys all like it. And